Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to a pretty special unboxing, even though it's about a few months, maybe about 6 months to be exact, late, but I'm still pretty excited in doing this unboxing. Before I go ahead with the unboxing, I just wanted to take a few moments to specially thank Ed from Warped Sports, who basically was responsible for making this happen. He went above and beyond in fulfilling orders and going to search for this particular marker. You know, unlike many of the other bigger online stores that are free to take your money and just let it sit, whether they get the item or not, they're fine with it either way, to hold on to your money, and if they don't get it, just issue a refund without any you know, without apologizing, or just that's it. But anyway, if you're looking for a quality paintball store that will try their best to make you happy and fulfill the orders, definitely give Ed from Warped Sports you know, a try. Alright, you won't be sorry. So basically, as you can tell right now, it's more on the later end of the run, and that's why it's about 6 months late. The first, I guess the first one came with the typical black case, and I guess the end of the run they changed the colors to this green case. So that's why it's a little bit different. So let's go ahead with the unboxing. This, depending on how you look at it, you can either consider it the Geo's first SL line or the second. You can say it's the first only because it's mass produced, or at least a lot more than the SL91. So you can either consider it the first, you know, more widely available or out to the public, available to the public run, or you know, if you can also consider it the second one, and because the SL91 was technically the first SL line for the Geos. So let's go ahead and talking about the contents. Like any other SL, you get a very nice barrel kit. This one, they actually went a little bit smaller. You get the 3 backs and 2 tips. The backs are 681, 685, 689, which is very nice. I don't think I can even remember the last time I used a 692. Typically, on average, I use a 685, sometimes an 88, 688. But if I'm playing pump, I try to go 681 or 678. But so you get these 3 backs, and you get the 14 and 16 inch tips. And another thing that Eclipse is very well known for is their very detailed full color manual that basically explains everything that you need to know, from the basics and turning it on. So if you're new to Eclipse, it's pretty straightforward. It goes through all the maintenance that's needed, going through the parameters, changing anything that you would like to customize on your gun, changing O-rings, making adjustments from the triggers to troubleshooting. And you also have this section in case you run into any problems that you know, this will be very helpful. I really like this diagram and breaking down the individual components and different size O-rings, as well as the hardness of the O-rings. So, you know, very nice manual. Let's go ahead and do the other ones. Other features that basically the Eclipse guns come with, you either get the lube or the oil, but in this case you get a full container of grease right here. You get this Allen key set. Let's see, but as far and of course the barrel sock. But as far as the GL, it also comes with additional components, one of them being an extra trigger. So whether you like the rake or the scythe, you can basically choose the trigger that you like. For me, I prefer the scythe because I play semi most of the time. I'd say 95% of the time, even when I'm playing in the speedball field, I like I play on semi, and for me the scythe is a little bit more easier to shoot quickly. So that's why that's there. It also comes with a soft tip bolt, so depending on what type of paint you shoot, if you are looking to shoot more fragile paint, you can definitely use this. As for right now, it has the standard bolt in there. It comes with the e-portal disc to enable the user to connect it to the computer, access the all the options and changing the parameters a lot easier instead of navigating through the menu. So you can basically use the computer. I have not connected it yet, but basically that's what it does, and also allows you to customize the boot screen to any graphics that you might want to download or create your own. Here is the adapter that you would need to connect the Geo to the computer, as well as the typical USB cable. Let's see, another extra is this very nice keychain. Pretty heavy, pretty nice milling or whatever it is. But anyway, it's a very nice extra to this set, and you get a nice massive spare parts bag. You get O-rings in there, you get some screws, you get an extra tip for the soft bolt. You also get this rail to enable you or the user to be able to change the pops, whether you want it a little bit longer or you want it tighter, depending on your preference. Let's see, I basically covered everything else, so let me just go over the GSL itself. This one is the Prestige. Actually, this is actually the color that I've been looking for in a marker. This is basically the same color scheme that I was interested in trying to get in a CCM pump, just that bronze or brown color along with gold. So when this came out, this was a very nice plus. So I really like this color. Depending on the lighting, I know pictures online have been different in terms of portraying the darkness of the brown. Some have been darker, some have been lighter, some are really brown, some are more of a bronze. So I guess it depends on the lighting, or then again, I haven't really seen a Prestige in person so to be able to compare, but it might just be the lighting on the camera. But one thing that really stuck out is the extensive detail to the milling that they put in this marker. From what I've read, just for the milling alone is about 7 to 8 hours. So you can just imagine the amount of work they put in to each marker in adding the milling. I mean, even the pops. See how it's tapered over here? They, and all the different cuts they put in just the front part of the pops. From the sides of the gun. Let's see, even all the way up on the top. The amount of detail, amount of work that they put in to the milling is just incredible. Even on the frame right here, is just outstanding. It's phenomenal. Some other things that I do like compared to the Ego 11, besides the poppet and the spoolie difference, one thing is that I like is the front part. In the Egos or LV1, you have a little bit of metal that comes out before right after this part where you put the barrel. Depending on the barrels, I like to use aftermarket barrels. Some have thicker backs, and every time I use that, I was just afraid of it rubbing the ano on the LV1, so I tended to stick to skinnier back barrels. But with this one, I mean, it's right there. It just stops right there, and you have the rubber grip right there. So I mean, I don't have to worry about that. One thing one thing I also noticed is just how it stops right here with the LV1 for the rammer. It comes out a little bit. It never really bothered me, you know, the length. It never really hit me in the mask or anything like that. But that was just one thing I noticed right away in holding it. You know, nothing really important, just preference. I like both, but just holding this, it just seems a little bit more compact from, you know, front to back. You know, basically that's it with the contents. I won't really go into detail with, you know, the shot quality, as I haven't really had the chance to shoot it or do anything with it yet. But you know, oh, let me just talk about this. You know, you probably have seen it in other videos. I'm not really adding anything new. That you can easily take out the drivetrain by just pulling the back cap up and pulling it out and be able to maintain it quickly. But so again, I just wanted to give thanks to Ed from Warped Sports. Like I said, if you're looking for a high quality guy who will go out of his way to make you happy, look for the things that you are looking for, definitely give him a shout, give him a try. He's been instrumental in contacting other dealers, even contacting Eclipse as far as when he's going to get things, just trying to get more information, whereas, like, you know, other stores are just like, hey, you know what, it'll come when it'll come. So good job, Ed. I totally appreciate all the things that you've done, and you know, I'll continue to share the word with other people out there. So hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, it's a few months late, so I've not really been able to add anything new. But I just wanted to do this unboxing video, and you know, like always, feel free to, you know, make a comment, subscribe, or give me any advice on anything else you would like to see. All right, see you out there in the field. Thanks again.